When I was 15, I was very fortunate that we were able to play in the local town stadium, which is about like 25,000 seats. So when we entered our dressing room, it was dozens of different picture on the wall, on the magnetic board, each individual information about opponent players, corner variations, set pieces, free kicks, every single information we had to know about this upcoming game. It was already there, and the detail what the coach gave us was something what I knew that this is what definitely I want to bring to my coaching career as well. In 2015, I took my team to Marseille, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Benfica was in our group stage. And I went to one of the Barcelona practice, and it was a U10 or U11 tournament with 5 coaches train 16 kids. And that was something huge for me to see how many coaches focusing on just one team. One coach was the head coach, another one just focusing on the speed, agility, the strength and conditioning. One coach just picking up the cones. One coach was more like a social media person already back that time. So it was something great what I hope I can create in the future, to have a coaching staff all working together. The way I connect with my players is honesty. And I think this is the most important for them. They know that wherever I'm telling them, even if it's good or bad, it's coming from my heart. And my ultimate goal is to help them to reach their goal, to get better. Hard work, per players beat talent when talent doesn't work hard enough. And I 100% agree with this. I've seen in the past many talented players who didn't put the extra work, the extra effort into it. And now they stop playing soccer. And if you really want to do it, it comes down to consistency. It has to be an everyday effort. I'm not talking about hours of practice every day, but if you spend 10, 20 minutes every day working on something, it will always pay off long term. And it comes down to be as professional as you can. If you really want to do it, know that you can do it, but you just have to live professionally. You have to be professional. It's not just about the weekend game. It's an everyday practice. It's what do I do after practice? How do I eat? How much I sleep? It's all together, and it's all add together to be a professional athlete, even in youth age as well. Soccer is who I am. My whole life was built around soccer. It's not just my hobby. It's not just my job or my passion. It's who I am. And besides my family, my wife and my one born kids and one kid what is on the way, this is the most important thing for me in my life. And I love every single day that I'm fortunate enough to be around soccer and play soccer or coach soccer every single day. I think it's limitless. Even if you think it's about money or it's pay to play, you can play soccer whenever and wherever you want. I truly remember when I was growing up, and after the actual game, we went home, we get together with all my friends who was living around me. We literally just put 2 bag on one side, 2 bag on another side with one soccer ball, and we were just playing. And I think soccer brings family together. Soccer brings different culture, different people together. You don't have to speak even the same language, and you can still speak the same language called soccer. I think to come together has to be discipline first. And once you have discipline, then the fun comes. Obviously, end of the day, you are playing because you want to have fun. But when you have strategy and reason behind, and actually you are learning, it will even become more fun for you because now you know what to do, when to do, how to do it. So discipline and fun comes all together. One of my favorite ex-player, and now he's my partner. His name is Gus Rossander. I was 25 when I came to the US. By that time, he was, I think, 12 years old. And the family was very nice to me and let me stay with them. So I was living in their garage over a year and a half, while I tried to start my life in the States. And this is how I met with Gus. We started to practice every single day, probably 3 or 4 times a day, because he said he's a huge Arsenal fan and he wanted to play in the Premier League. He wanted to go to England. He was 12 by this time, so obviously it sounds like a dream what you can never reach. But every single day I saw the commitment, the dedication what he had. If I asked him to wake up 5 in the morning, he was up at 4:30 ready to practice. And it's all paid off when he turned 16 and he was recruited by a professional team in England. So imagine that you are 16 years old and from your comfort zone, you are moving to a different continent with no parents, with no friends, just to play soccer. And this is probably my biggest achievement as a coach, to help him to reach his dream. He didn't play for Arsenal, but he did go to England. He played semi-professional in England. Now he's back in the States and he became my coach partner. And everything I taught him, I'm very proud of it and I'm very proud of him. And now his passion, his goal is to give back to the players who is a similar age as he was when he was 11, 12 years old, and teach these kids everything he knows about soccer to be the next Gus, the next other person who goes to Europe, who reach their dream, potentially playing the national team. So I'm very proud of him and I hope we will have more players like him. The most important to become good people. Right now, mostly I'm coaching girls, so become a very respectful, healthy woman or mom in the future. And soccer is not everything, but soccer will help them to become a better person by learning to work as a team together. So learn leadership, work, teamwork. Short term, I really hope I can help the players to get into the college. And soccer really helps them to get into a very good college, to give them a good education, and ultimately teach them to find a passion, the same as I found in soccer, whatever is the player passion is, so they never have to work 1 minute in their life, because their work is going to be their passion. They will wake up every single day loving what they are doing. And I really hope that they can take this away from me. I mean, what I'm doing, hopefully they can copy this and become a great parent or a great person in the future. If you talk about soccer as future champions, I think the most important is just to never give up. It's not always an easy road to success. There are many ups and downs, but the key point is to have a clear long-term goal and every single day write it down on your mirror so you know this is my goal. When everything goes great, it's easy. Sometimes everything goes against you, but as long as you know your goal and you know you can't give up because this is everything you want in life, then this will help you. When it comes down to soccer exercises, it's just a constant repetition over repetition. And what I recommend, whatever you do, it always has to be game realistic. Many exercise we are doing in our academy is game related. One of the most important, but unfortunately players don't really spend too much time on, is doing exercise under pressure. If you imagine during the game, you don't know who is around you, and now I'm talking about decision making, scanning, it's very easy to lose the ball. So I can put different cones. You can be a typical cone person. I mean, you can dribble through the cones, but the biggest thing is there is no pressure on you. Once you really do every single exercise with real pressure on you, so now you are working on to scan around you, to know who is around you. So based on what is around you, you can make a decision. As a result, you become a better decision-making player. So you can long-term, you can become a champion because you have more understanding about your surrounding. You have more idea what to do. But if you don't work on this type of exercises, which is pressure on you, then you will never gonna make it. You're gonna be great in a small exercise, but in the real game, you're not gonna make it. When we talk about life, I always mention, doesn't matter what your passion is, try to always be the best. If you want to be a housekeeper, a doctor, a soccer coach, or a nurse, doesn't matter what your passion is, but your biggest goal should be to be the best housekeeper in the nation, be the best coach. And how can you get there? Is the every single day work. I hope that they will feel, or when they will think of me as somebody that because of me, they didn't give up, or because of me, they had an extra motivation to be where they are right now. I think that would be the biggest success for me, to see them succeed and think of me as a huge stepping stone, that every time when they're about to give up, I was right behind them and I was pushing them, motivate them to keep going. And now they're looking back, they know it's worth it. When it's come to my own kids, I want them to remember that as a career, someone who was always loyal, someone who was always honest with anyone who I was coaching. Hopefully he will remember that I never give up and everything I did, it was for the family, for him to be successful in life. I really hope that he will end up being a soccer player, but obviously it has to be his passion, his dream. But if he will do it, I will promise I will stand on the side and just let him succeed. Not gonna over push it, but at the same time, hopefully he will know that I was always there for him.